Hi, Myra.
Hey, Andrea.
Welcome back to Chisme con las Primas.
Episode 15.
Yes.
15.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
1-5.
What was that?
It's because of the happy hump day on the other one. So
Oh,
it's like in my
it's Freaky Friday.
Well, for y'all, it's not.
No, oh, you're right. You're
Happy
right.
Monday.
Happy Monday.
We're back on Monday.
Yes. It's going to be a great Monday.
It is, guys. So make it a good week. Do something
Yes.
for yourself today.
We're one day closer to Friday,
Girl, it just started.
which
It
means
hasn't even started for some people.
but we're one day closer.
Okay, I guess.
That's how we have to look at it. How's your week?
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Well, because I had those trainings and those sucked because I had to drive like an hour away.
Really far.
Yeah.
Really far.
But it was good. Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how tired are you?
Right now, I'm like an 8.5. You?
I'm numb. So I'd be like, who knows?
You're numb.
I'm tired.
Oh, I was like, what'd you take?
Tired. No, numb of how tired I am.
I know. I should have gotten us some Starbucks.
I had Starbucks this morning. I had a venti.
Dane, I didn't get Dutch Bros because at the training thing, it was right next to a Dutch Bros. And I was like, I'm not going to get it so I can have it tonight. And we didn't even go.
Didn't you? I was on the phone with you. You said you were going to get it for lunch. Yesterday.
Yesterday. I did get it for lunch yesterday. Okay. But today's a new day, girl.
No, I had my Starbucks. I was falling asleep.
Sad. But we're going to try to be more awake and more with it.
Yes.
We're working on it. Oh, shit. What? Okay, so we're going to start with some chisme. Well, chisme / advice. So Myra's going to start.
Yes. So the first one is on and off with someone 8 years younger than me. I'm seeking stability, marriage, etc. And he's not there yet. But why can't we leave each other alone?
8 years younger than her?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, girl. You go. I couldn't do that. But it's because I'm still young. So that would be
8 years younger than you. That'd be what?
A 20-year-old. Yeah, no, that would be weird. No.
What would mine be? I need a calculator.
Maybe if I was like 40 and dating like a 32-year-old, that would be, yeah. But instead, I got myself an older man.
He's not that old.
He's 3 years older than me.
How come iPads don't have calculators?
I don't know, girl. They probably do.
How old am I?
Girl, I don't know. 34. No, te puse más. Ay, sorry, 32.
1990. I'm between 32 and 33. What am I going to be this year? 33. I'm going to be 33, so let's not count 33.
No, you can't count it.
Oh, mine would be 24 if I was dating somebody.
That's not bad.
I'm very bad at math, guys. That's why I'm using my phone.
See, that doesn't sound bad. No. Me, that sounds gross. Because I feel like they were just a baby.
Yeah, I'm dating somebody, or dating. Ew,
What?
I'm married to somebody older.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's older than me.
Not by a lot, though, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah, by 7 months. You know, on a...
I thought you were about to say 7 years, and I said, no, chingas, there's no way.
He would have been in jail if that was the case when we met. Oh, no.
I was like, hold up.
We're not back in Mexico.
But she said, why can't we leave each other alone?
But we can't, yeah. Y'all...
I think it's the thrill of it. It's like you're with someone younger who's probably like just into the sex and everything right now.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I wish she would have put more context. Like, how long have they been on and off?
Yeah.
If it's been over a year that they've been on and off, and she wants more.
I mean, he's not there yet. He's not going to be there anytime.
No.
Yeah, it's an 8-year gap, and you have to be okay with knowing that's not going to go anywhere serious.
Or it
not
is.
Not for a long time.
Not for, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it is, but you just have to be patient.
Yeah. So if you're ready for that right now, it's best you leave it alone, girl. But you probably can't leave it alone because it's like the thrill of it. Like for him, it's an older woman, and oh, I'm fucking around with an older woman. And for you, it's I'm fucking around with a younger dude, more energy, you know. I feel like it's more of that. It's more of like a lust, but I feel like you'll grow out of it.
But what if they've been fucking around for like 3 years? I'm just throwing years out here. To make it more or less about lust on her part. Maybe her part is more about
well, then after
love
3 years, you would for sure know, like, okay, this isn't getting me anywhere. Like he's even with us being intimate, like he's not wanting to do more, to be more.
I think if
I don't know, girl.
She wants to find out if this can or will go anywhere, she needs to just walk away, but not come back when
he comes looking for you.
Yeah.
Like let him realize, like, dude, this isn't what I want. I want more. Yeah.
And sometimes it takes somebody, it takes them to see you with somebody else to realize, oh shit.
Yeah.
Not saying go cheat or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just,
but then by then it might be too late.
And
that's
what she needs.
Yeah.
And that's when he gets his wake up call, but it's too late.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, girl. Live life. Do you. But if you're ready for more, you need to go find more.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
Just ma'am. How do I tell my best friend that her significant other has been flirting with me? Ooh, I have shut it down, ignored it, but now he's starting to try to get physical. Nothing has ever happened. I'm not the type to do that, but how do I go about telling her and not losing her in the process?
What kind of best friends are y'all?
Yeah.
Because me personally, like if that was my best friend and her man was trying to hit on me, I would have told her from day one. Like I would have told her the day it happened, or maybe like the second time, like, okay, maybe I'm misreading this, okay, but then the next time it happens, I would have told her like straight up, like, hey, shut it down with him for sure. But like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And then called him out in front of her.
Yeah. Especially when he's starting to try to get physical. She should have stopped it.
And you should have talked to her a long time, because I feel like now if you do try to talk to her about it, he's going to try to flip it. He's going to try to flip it and say it was you trying to make a move, or he's going to say something to kind of put a wedge in between y'all. That's fucked up.
Maybe that's why she feels like she might lose her, because her friend is probably so in love with this guy.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah. I mean, I can see where you're torn, because you're like, you don't want to hurt her feelings, or you don't want to see her sad, or you don't want to see her heartbroken.
But in my opinion, you're doing wrong if you choose to stay quiet. In my opinion, you're doing wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
Because then well, no, she's not condoning his flirting.
Okay, but you have to think about it, like, if he's openly flirting with you like that, or like trying to make a move on you, what is he doing when he's around other girls?
Yeah, and if she's your best friend, why would you want somebody like that for your best friend? And if you do tell her, just be prepared that there can be that scenario where she doesn't believe you, and then there's that friendship.
Okay, but then that wasn't your best friend.
Not at all.
In the beginning, because for your best friend not to believe you for something like that, like, that says a lot.
It does.
Fuck no. I would be fighting. If my best friend's significant other tried to hit on me, make a move on me, anything, I don't care, drunk or sober,
would you do it?
I'd fucking TV? Fight him.
Like on TV, like what? You know how they do it in novelas or shows where they like get proof to tell their friends. How would you do it?
I would tell her. I would tell her right away.
Would you? No, but
yeah, to get the proof, I would tell her. Be like, hey, look, he's trying to hit on me, and I want to prove it to you.
Oh, okay.
So, like, if you don't believe me, then like, I'll prove it to you, just to have her in it already, and then she can be watching whatever, and I can set him up or whatever. Yeah, I would totally do that.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. Good luck on that one, girl.
Yes, just be prepared for either or situation.
Yeah, that's a shitty situation to be in.
That is. But
for
if she
sure.
does get mad at first,
Like give her some space.
yes.
Because she's gonna have to, like, if that's a relationship she's been in for a long time, she's gonna have to process, like,
Or
all
not
of
even
that.
a long time. There's those girls that fall in love easily,
Yeah.
that just love to love and get attached.
Yeah, that's
So,
true too. Yeah,
just
for
give her
sure.
time because it's going to be hard. Okay, so the next one is interesting, for sure interesting. My wife said I lost the spark in my eyes, that I'm just floating by through life. She's happy with me, just not how I'm carrying myself. She said I used to be so proud of everything I used to do, that I used to take pride in anything and everything. She thinks I'm tired of her and our baby, and I keep saying I'm just tired. I feel like it's just part of life where there's moments you're standing still. Eventually the ball would roll. I don't think I'm depressed. Shit, I'm very grateful of everything I have. She also said I keep doing things halfway, that I'm declining. She also thinks I need to have a hobby or friends to hang out. And I said I'm perfectly happy with us, wife and baby. So I don't really know what my wife is telling me. My schedule is wake up with my wife. We both leave to work. I take the baby to grandma's, then work, take the baby home, and then do chores like dishes. Wait for mama to get home, and then we make dinner, eat, watch a little TV, and then go to bed. We do this every work day. What am I missing?
I'm gonna be super honest, like always. So please do not take this personal. But I mean, I guess it is personal, right?
Yeah.
Don't take this the wrong way. But where's the spark? Where's the love? Where's the intimacy? Like your routine sounds very mundane. It sounds very like wake up, work, sleep, wake up, work, sleep. Like very boring in a way. And I feel as women, we overthink everything. If my husband starts, you know, doing stuff halfway, or if he's too exhausted and he just goes to sleep, or if he's not really doing stuff he's enjoying anymore, we start to think, not because we want to, but like some of our brains go to worst case scenarios. Like, okay, why isn't he interested? Is it something I did? Like, what's going on? So that can be one part of it. Like, she may feel like, I think he said that, right?
What?
That he's not into her or something.
Yeah, that she feel yeah. Yeah, she thinks I'm tired of her and
Yeah.
our baby.
Yeah, and it might be just, I mean, you say you're not depressed, but you may not be realizing that what you're doing in life right now is not making you happy, and that's having a huge impact on not just your work life, but your home life and your personal relationship with your wife. And your relationship with your wife should always come first, because y'all are
Y'all's
the foundation of your home. And if y'all aren't happy, then nothing else matters. And if she's not happy, nothing else matters, because it's honestly true. Happy wife, happy life. And she's saying you lost a spark in your eyes. Like, we know. Like, when my husband was miserable at his other job, I was like, dude, you're fucking miserable. You're always in a bad mood. You don't want to do stuff anymore. Like, no, you need to leave that job. And I pushed him to leave it. And that's when he found the job he's at now, pre-COVID. But because he was miserable and he was no longer himself, and he didn't realize it. He didn't realize how unhappy he was at that job until I brought it up, until I sat down and talked to him and made him realize, dude, what are you doing? Like, you're a fucking zombie. Like,
but isn't that crazy how the guys, that's their way of going through it?
Like, I just wake up and go to work and I'm fine with that.
No, like that they don't know something's wrong with them, but we see it because, like he said, the wife told him, you're slowly declining.
Yeah.
There's no spark in your eye.
Yeah.
That's when they start to get grumpy. That's when that's their way of feeling lost.
Well, I feel like it can be vice versa.
Yeah, which is our way of feeling lost too. So it's like I get the happy life, or happy wife, happy life, because I say that to Jose all the time. Doesn't work. But I feel like it should be both ways, because when we feel lost and alone, we want our husbands to 100% understand us.
Yeah. No, I mean, when I was miserable at my nighttime job and I was a zombie, I didn't realize how bad it was. I didn't realize how miserable I was there until JC told me. Until he was like, this isn't you. Like, you're moody all the time. Like, you don't want to spend time together anymore. You don't want to do anything. All you want to do is sleep.
But did he realize he was moody? Did he know he was being moody, or he thought everything was good?
What, to me? That I was being moody?
No, how you said JC was moody at one point too.
Oh, I feel like he did know it to a certain degree because he was always complaining. He was always complaining about his job and the job he was at. So I feel like to a certain degree he did, but I feel like for a lot of men, it's like they sometimes just are okay with wherever they're at. Like, no, even if it just makes them unhappy, like, oh, whatever, just a job, I'm just gonna go there and get it over with.
To complain rather than to put yourself out there and see what else is out there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I see where he's coming from, but I don't know. Maybe it's just based off of just this little paragraph. It's because I feel like me and Jose have had this conversation in the years that we have been together, because you get caught up on the everyday thing, and it does get frustrating. It's like you come home, you do the same thing.
It becomes very routine.
Yes, you wake up, you do the same thing, you come home, you do the same thing, go to sleep, do the same thing over and over. The only different is the little scenarios that happen in between the day. But other than that, it's like you work for let's say 8 hours. You come home. If you have kids and a house, you got to cook, clean. You got to get them ready for bed. And then you go to bed. And then by then, you and your spouse are exhausted. And y'all want some time to yourselves individually.
Yeah.
Rather than together. Does that make sense? Because you guys have just been
like overstimulated.
Yes. And y'all just want some. And there's nothing wrong with a husband and a wife spending some time apart. At night. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you also need to do it together.
Yes, together, yes.
I'll call myself out because that was very much me. He's always been a cuddler. Like, no matter how exhausted he is at the end of the day, like, he wants to spend time together. He wants to be with me. And for me, I get very overstimulated if I've been at work or I've just been around people all day. Like, I don't want to talk. I want to do something mind numbing where I don't have to think.
Yes. And so that you can balance yourself out.
Yeah, exactly. But so I had to like check myself because he would call me out too. Like, why don't you want to spend time together? Or, hey, can we watch a movie together tonight? Or, hey, I'm not gonna, because I'd be like, can you go play with your boys? Like, go play with your boys so I could be alone. And then he's like, no, I don't want to play with them. Like, I want to spend time with you. And that's when I had to like check myself. Like, okay, come on. Like, where's your time together?
Yeah, but I think we can balance it all out.
You can.
So I think here I think she is wanting some alone time.
Yeah.
She's trying to like, so in the nice way how we tell our husbands, go
you said baby, wife and baby.
And baby.
If your baby's small, I feel like it's harder because your baby's probably in the same room with you. And that is also why I was so ready to get my baby in her own crib, at least, because we did bed share. We safely bed shared, but we did because I was breastfeeding at the time and it was just easier for me.
No shame on that. We've all done it.
And at 9 months, I was like, I can't do this. Like, she needs to be in her crib. And so she started sleeping in her crib, but in our room. But that still meant we couldn't be loud, which would then like take us to the living room. Sorry if you're related to me and listening to this. No. But once that happened, like, we would start, okay, like, let's go spend some time together over here, like doing stuff for us. And then when she was, I think 14 months, we moved her into her room and it was the best thing ever. Truly, truly. It was the best thing ever for us because it allowed us to have that time. And how we worked it out is he went to go play video games with his boys and I would be on TikTok or I would go to the gym. And then when we got home, like that last hour before bed or whatever, we would spend time together.
It was y'all's time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just finding that balance. I think they just need to sit down and have good conversation, and as to why in her eyes she feels like he's declining, he's depressed. Why does she feel like the spark is gone? Because maybe he thinks nothing's wrong, but it may be his attitude, the way he responds,
or maybe you're not being romantic anymore like you used to. Maybe you're not dating your partner anymore. I think it's so important to remember to keep dating who you're with, no matter how long you've been married. You don't have to have money. Them. No, you can leave little notes. Yeah, little notes. You can easily do. Like if you get home early one night, whatever, turn on one candle, put one rose on the table, have dinner, take out, whatever, like something so easy. Me and JC haven't had a date night yet, like just the two of us. And she's what, 19, 20 months, and like we're okay with that, but because we do
things for yourselves
at home. Yeah, like even if she's there, just because I'm not ready to leave her for just to be selfish and do something for me yet. But I feel like girls read into it a lot, and if you're not being romantic anymore, we really start to overthink it, and like, hey, why aren't you?
Just because you're married and have a child does not mean y'all should stop
Try to do something, one romantic thing at least once a week. At least once a week. Leave her a little note. Like if she takes lunch to work, slip a note in there. She don't even have to know. So when she goes to work and she opens her lunchbox, she has a note.
And here it says, I take the baby.
Bring her some flowers when you come home.
Here it says he takes the baby home. Then we make dinner. They make dinner together, eat, watch a little TV, and then go to bed. I don't know. I just feel like since they do have their own house, that's their home. They can do anything. I see so many people, maybe it's because it's on TV too and I like to fantasize, but you know how like when wives will get home and the guys will have like this like setup on the floor like with coquines and like a cute little dinner or just some cute setup. Yeah. That she comes into and she's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, even if it's little. Like, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. If you already have candles at home, turn that shit on the table.
I just think they need to sit down and talk because they can find a balance, just like you and JC did.
Or you know what? Buy some massage oils. And once baby goes down, hey, babe, come over here. Let me give you a massage. Let me give you a foot rub. Like, it can be the simplest thing. Like, it can be free. You don't have to go spend money.
Sitting outside, drinking wine or a beer, or whatever it is, or no alcohol, water.
You know what I love? When he's like, let's dance. Oh. And we just randomly dance. Like, we'll randomly dance with our baby or together, and we just turn on music. Like, do that one day.
Yeah, because you guys have to learn how to be alone because y'all are alone before kids. Yeah. Then with the kids, it's kind of like when we start getting tired of each other, but then after the kids, we're stuck alone. We're all we have.
Like my husband, I always tell him like, you need friends, you need to go play with, you need to go hang out with your friends. But that's just because I've always had like my girlfriends that I always go out with, and for him it wasn't like that, and he's very much a homebody, and that's okay. Like that's okay. But what a lot of guys forget is to date. To keep dating. Yes. To keep doing something romantic. And we shouldn't have to tell you, and we shouldn't have to remind you. And if you're miserable where you are and you truly lost your spark, then you need to man up and go find something else.
Find yourself. Find something that makes you happy.
Like, what do you like to do? What's your hobby? Start that. Invite her to it.
Do something together. Separate. Give her time.
Something. You've got this. Good luck. But just... talk to her. Talk to her.
Yeah, I think that's what's best.
How did you catch her? How did you wife her up? Like, what were you doing before? What did y'all used to do?
And like you said, it's okay if he's a homebody.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
He doesn't have to change that. He doesn't have to change that.
You don't have to go out to the clubs or bars or whatever.
Yeah, because I'm learning if you love somebody, it's not about changing them. It's about growing with them. Yeah. So if he's more of a homebody, that's okay with him. But at least find different things that like dating her or letting her have her own space. But I mean, good luck. Sit down and talk. I'm sure both of them have their flaws and...
Yeah.
But it's always hard. I feel like once you have a baby, that just
It
that
is.
first year, it's so hard to.
Oh yeah, the first year was definitely, well, they say like the first year is like the toughest. The first year of having your first child is the toughest year in your relationship. One of the hardest things in your
Because you
relationship.
lose your identity, you lose yourself. You're so caught
You're trying
up
to find the routine, but
Yes.
you're just caring for your baby, and that's how you think you're just getting by that. But I think like for her too, like she may not feel herself if she just had a baby. And so that feeds into it too.
But sometimes we don't give enough credit to the dads because dads do
Yeah.
lose themselves when babies come too. Some do.
What?
There's good dads out there that
There is. My
when the
husband's a
baby
great dad,
comes,
yeah.
it's like they kind of, not as much as what we go through, but they
Yeah.
kind of lose themselves and there's a baby in the picture. The routine has changed.
Yeah.
The spark has gone. Why are you saying it like that? I'm trying to, it is fair.
For them, I think it's more sex. I think that's what they go through.
Maybe I'm talking
is
about like
no
the
sex.
2%.
Okay.
2% of the men in this world.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know.
But good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, so before we go on to the next one, I want to read, we did on the Survey Monkey some topics that you guys would like to talk about, listen.
Like these are, like we just want to know what you guys want to talk about. So this is like, what the hell? Sorry. This is like our way of wanting to know what y'all want us to talk about now so we can know for future topics what to talk about that y'all would be interested in.
But one of the things that stood out was one of the things that somebody put on there. Have you looked at it?
No. Wow.
They put...
Wait, are we talking about it then right now?
Yes, we're going to talk about just this one.
Oh,
just because I feel like this isn't a topic. This is them telling us what they see from their point of view. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Why do you hold back on answering questions sometimes, Myra? One.
Your ass got called out.
Several reasons for that.
Wait, can you read it again? I don't think I heard it.
What you did because you laughed. Reason number one, believe it or not, my brain is a bit delayed. So it takes me a bit to process everything that's going on. So sometimes I hold back because I'm still thinking. Two, I'm still working on myself. Like, give me grace. I'm trying to, break out of my shell, but it takes time. I'll get there. But hey, you get to come along this journey with me, and then later.
No, but I feel like it's also like we have our rough days sometimes when we're filming, and it's not that we are purposely holding back, but it's more of like we're not fully present.
That, and we're a work in progress.
Yeah.
Putting myself in uncomfortable situations, I love it and hate it at the same time. So when I do hold back, I do beat myself over it. You know how we're always like,
yeah, she'll text me right after.
Yes, I beat myself over it all the time.
Okay.
But I'll get better.
Talk more on the next.
I'll get better, and if I don't, just continue to hold me accountable.
It's just because I talk a lot, guys.
But we're just saying, okay, so that's what they said. Continue with what they said. We need you to use your voice for us who can't. I got you. Andrea.
What they say about me?
You sound like a feisty one, but I like it. Be nicer to Myra.
What a joke.
The fuck?
What?
Ma'am, she's vintage.
Y'all are rude. Just kidding. It's because the last episode.
Was it
JC? Was it the last one or the one before that?
Oh yeah, y'all did.
JC called you vintage. He said you're not old, you're vintage. That's probably what they're talking about.
Vintage sounds so disrespectful. Like, it doesn't even sound cool. Like, no, I can't even say, hey, I'm vintage.
Ay.
I'm an antique.
Sí, güey. Fragile.
Oh, gosh. I'm saying that now. Can we discuss being real with ourselves and checking ourselves? Does that make sense?
Be nicer to Myra. She's vintage. I'm saying that now. As in, she's going to continue to call you vintage. He, she, they. And then their thing, because we asked what
Can
they
we
wanted to discuss.
Oh, being real with ourselves and checking ourselves.
For sure.
Yes.
That's a whole conversation within itself.
We keep staying checking ourselves.
We check each other all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Myra's like, am I overreacting right now? And I'm like, no,
always.
Girl. Oh. No, usually when you call me, I'm like, no, I see where you're coming from.
You're right.
I think it was only like once.
Yeah.
It's like, breathe.
You wrong. Okay. This one.
I am not feisty.
You're feisty.
I'm not feisty.
But feisty's not bad.
Like, what do you mean by feisty?
Feisty. I think it's how we go.
Like how I answer.
How you interpret it. No, I think feisty is a good word.
Okay.
You're looking at it negative.
No.
Well, you just said, why am I feisty? That's
negative.
negative.
That was the question. Why am I feisty?
Like, are you?
I'm not mean to Myra.
No, she's not.
Actually,
mean to me.
She's very rude to me. Like, y'all don't see it most
How
of the time,
so?
but she picks on me a lot. Guys.
I call you every morning.
Myra.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Whatever.
Wow, I'm vintage.
What? No, you're not, Myra. You're still young. You're not vintage till you hit 49.
You're right. My mom was vintage. How do you say vintage in Spanish?
Vintage. Vintage.
You sound like vintage. Paris. Bonjour. Right? Bonjour.
French?
Oh, yeah. What did I say?
Are you singing a song?
Bentois.
Vendimia.
Vendimia?
Mm-hmm.
Sound like a vampire. Or no, that sounds like a
No,
disease.
that means to
Vendimia.
harvest stuff.
Vintage?
Yeah. Like that vintage definition of it. Antiguo way. Yeah. That sounds even worse.
Wow.
It is.
Oh, that does. That does. That does sound worse. That does. Shut up. You are mean to Myra. Stop it.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the way you said it.
Then you're laughing at me.
No, I'm laughing at the word. It has nothing to do with you. It's
Moving
the way
on.
it was pronounced.
Moving on.
Yes. Sorry. Okay.
Respect your elders.
I see. Wait, you're not even that much older than me.
I'm vintage, okay? I'm vintage.
Antigua.
En español, no, that sounds so bad.
It does.
That sounds so bad. Okay, so this one we left for last. This one was awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Nothing. Go.
Sometimes we forget. No, not even. Sometimes I'm like, no, not even. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
What?
Let's move on. This is me holding back. You're right,
Myra.
This is what I do.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So sometimes I'm just like, criticism from people are like, oh, why are you doing this? But
doing
then
what?
The podcast is what I'm saying.
Hey, do you know we got paid?
Did we really?
Yeah. We're making money.
What?
I meant to tell you earlier and I forgot until right now that you said, why are you doing the podcast?
What can we get out of the coin machine?
2 gumballs.
Hell yes! How about we put on our goals for 2 bouncy balls next time?
All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. No cavities. What was I saying?
That sometimes people.
Yeah, so then that's more my fault. It's how I take it. But then it kind of makes me question it at times. But then again, that's work in progress. But when we get messages like this, it's awesome.
Yeah, but I don't understand why people are saying, why are you doing the podcast? Why does anybody do a podcast? Why do you listen to a podcast? Like, just because we're not famous or we don't have a huge following right now, it doesn't mean that.
But that's not the point.
There's not a purpose to our podcast. Like, we didn't start this to make money. Let's be real.
We started it more for us.
Yeah,
because we were
to be
in
honest,
a really, really, really bad mental state, and we vowed to ourselves that we were going to work on ourselves, and this is something we'd always joke about. So we decided to put ourselves in that uncomfortable situation and go through with it. And that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So you're right. It's how we look at it. Because now that I'm thinking of myself and I'm talking out loud, I'm like, no, it's shame on you for criticizing, because maybe it's just them wanting to do something and that they think is silly.
Yeah.
That they're too scared to put themselves out there. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Because sometimes I think I'm silly doing this, but at the same time, it's like, but I like it. So why should I? Yeah.
It's just the same thing that I always say. People project a lot onto us. But I haven't had anybody yet ask me why we're doing it, like, in a rude way. And I feel like if I do have that person, I'm just going to be straight up and be like, yeah, because I want to. Why does everything have to be about making money? Like, if it's working for my mental health and it's making me happy, then why not? Like, why not? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with what we're doing right now? How is it affecting you? Why is it a problem to you?
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyways.
But that was going totally off topic. But the whole reason for that is because of getting to this. And sometimes when we do get stuff like that, it's like, okay, there is people that were in the headspace that we were, when we realized we needed to set ourselves free. There's people like that going through that. So it's like, we know how it was when we were in that dark place. And if we're able to help somebody who's in that dark place right now and be that little light for them, why not?
Yeah.
So this person put chisme, not chisme. You guys don't know me and I don't know y'all. This is the first time I'm able to say this or write this out loud. I should say, I was done with life. I was so done with everything. I was at the bottom and I didn't want to fight anymore. I was completely okay with not being okay. And if I didn't wake up the next day, it wouldn't be so bad. My ex abused me in every shape, way, and form, and I got out, but in doing so, I lost everything. I didn't have a job. 30-year-olds back at my mom's, and he ruined all my friendships. I never felt so alone. I have never felt so alone. I didn't feel bad for being selfish if I did leave. My family would be sad, but life goes on. Then your video showed up on my YouTube and I clicked it. Something told me to click it, and I just kept listening again and again, and I listened to them all in 3 days. And I can say you are the closest thing I have to friends, which is crazy because we don't know each other. But it got me thinking a lot. You inspire me to be more open about what I'm thinking and to stand up for what I believe in and what to say. You both have very different perspectives, but you both speak on it and listen to each other. In a way, your words saved me. Is that weird to say? I don't even know if I will submit this. I'm just blabbing, but one day I hope to go to Texas and run into you both. I just want a hug and to say thank you. It's time to pick myself up and do it for me and no one else. I didn't lose everything. I saved myself. I would have been dead. This is weird, but I love you, Primas. And we love you. And we love you.
Go on. I'll let you respond first.
You're amazing, is all I have to say. You are amazing. You dug yourself out of the grave that you dug for yourself. You went ahead and took yourself out of there. So yeah, you saved yourself. You're a hero. So I applaud you for that. I really do. And another thing is why I tend to blabble too. I'm just blabbing. Is it blabbing or bab?
I was about to ask that. I
I'm
was
just
like,
blabbing.
wait.
But one day I blabbled. I babble.
I don't know.
Chingo. What is it?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm just blabbing, but okay. I like to blabble. I like to talk nonsense too, girl. But when you said I hope to go to Texas and run into you both,
Please do.
yes. Or why wait? FaceTime. We would
Yeah.
love to meet you. Why not? Why wait though? Why wait?
I'm so down for that. We can do a FaceTime. All three of us.
I wouldn't mind it. I could use friends.
That you could. Just kidding. Be nice, Andrea.
No,
Sorry,
good for
guys.
you. I am so glad you are fighting for your life. Exactly what you're doing. That's what we all do. But haven't we all felt like that though?
Oh yeah. You lying if you say you don't. If you've never felt like that. I feel like unless you're super oblivious to what's going on around you and you live a perfect life and you've never had any struggles, then maybe possibly. But I feel like the majority of people have felt like that before. I was like, dang it, why am I always so emotional? When you're reading that, I was like, ugh, no. But I mean, kudos to you for also realizing that, because you said you lost everything in the process, and then you said you didn't lose everything. You actually
No.
saved yourself. You found
And she's
yourself.
gaining so much more.
Yeah. Your freedom, your life.
Yeah,
your
she needs to
happiness.
see, like how they say, close that chapter. Close that chapter. Time to write a new book.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she's doing. Is she's going to write her own story.
Mm-hmm.
She's no longer going to be the character that is in the story that she closed.
And you may be 30 years old and living with your mama and starting over.
There
but
is
who
nothing wrong
cares?
with that.
Who cares?
Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Because you could be in the same exact spot that you were in,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not. You're somewhere better, getting to somewhere better.
You are, and you're so worth it.
In every way.
I was completely okay with not being okay. But if I didn't wake up the next day, it wouldn't be so bad. Just know you're not alone. I feel like a lot of people can relate to a lot of the things she said on here, because how many of us have felt like we're just
We should have
living.
given a trigger warning. I'm sorry, guys, if you're listening to this.
Yeah.
We forgot. We tend to forget to give trigger warnings, but yeah, if you felt like that before, no, you're not alone.
No.
And like we said before, please reach out for help if you're feeling that way. I mean, you can reach out to us. You can reach out to the suicide hotline, which I'll include down below. But
reach out. There is people that care. There may be a shitload of people that don't give a fuck, but there's that one person that cares.
Yeah.
That needs you, wants you here. You are loved. You are valued. You are needed.
It's just so crazy to think about, like I know our family and our friends listen to us, and some of your friends that I don't know, and some of my friends that you don't know, you know, but never did I think that like a stranger would be reaching out to say this. And it's like a different feeling almost, because I feel like our family's very supportive of us. Our friends are very supportive of us. We love your podcast. Like, we love listening to you. We love that you talked about that. But it hits different in a way when it's a stranger that says it, because it's like they owe us nothing. They owe us no support. They owe us nothing. And just to hear that, you know, us doing this every week actually had an impact on somebody, even if it's just one person, like, that's fucking amazing. It's amazing. I don't know. I'm very close to God in, you know, my beliefs. And for me, it's like everything happens for a reason. And I truly believe it. And it's like, what if we were meant to start this and it was meant to save this one person's life, and that's what we were meant to do.
I just want to be friends. I feel like we would get along just great.
Don't be ashamed to talk about your mental health.
No.
I posted something the other day, and it was like a lot of people are embarrassed to talk about their mental health because people always shut it down. But don't be embarrassed to reach out for help. Don't be embarrassed to talk about it. If you're feeling that way, like it's,
And you know what's so crazy? We teach our kids to make friends. Make friends. Just go talk to that person. Ask to be friends. That's what we're taught as kids, right? And that's what we teach as kids. So why is it so wrong for an adult to come up to another adult and be like, hey, let's be friends?
Because they're shamed.
They're ashamed, or that's what, or we shame them, or
they're shamed. They're shamed.
They're shamed for coming. Okay, I see what you're saying.
You're a grown ass adult. Why are you complaining about? Why do you not have your life together? Why do you not have a good job? Why are you living with your mom? Why are you doing this?
Why are you?
It's never good enough.
You don't. No, but I'm saying on the part of friends.
Yeah, you try to reach out to someone and they shame you
because it's weird. They're like, well, what the hell?
Yeah,
you
like what is this?
My group, but I don't know.
I don't know. For me, I love my little group of friends because I'm very open with them. I know I can reach out to them and talk to them about anything and everything. Like Abby, I will literally bawl my eyes out and tell her everything. But with other friends, I feel like I couldn't do that, even with some family, because I feel like that shame of they would make me feel like I don't have my shit together. Like, I already know that. Just be here for me.
You know what? I've always had a hard time with friendship because I would envy a lot of people's friendships, yours and Abby's, or yours with your friends, from how you've known them since you were little and how y'all are now. Of course, I have my group of friends where our group chat, we've been messaging more and more, or the little group of girls that I went to elementary school, middle school, high school with. But it was never to how I wanted to have a friendship, to where it's like, we teach each other how to do makeup, we have sleepovers, we cry, we drink wine. Like that's the type of friendship I wanted. So I was very envious. And I would always look at myself. Am I just not that? Am I just not friendship material? Is it me? Is it?
Yeah.
So I would be very envious, and I'd feel very lonely because I would have that group of friends, but not that closeness where if something was wrong, that I knew they'd be knocking on my door, or, that comfortableness. But I feel like it doesn't matter how old you are. You can always get that.
Yeah, for sure.
You can find your best friend, your soulmate at 10, at 5, at I've 30, met some of my bestest 50, friend at work and school. Yes, same here.
Some amazing friendships. And it's now that I'm older, and it's just, you have to get uncomfortable.
Yes, there's people I've worked with that are good friends that I still till this day keep in touch with.
Sometimes I overshare and I'm like, no, they're gonna think I'm crazy. And
yes.
Yeah. And then it ends up being they're just as crazy.
Exactly. But I'm very unsocial, but social at the same time.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
True. Yeah, you are like that.
I want to be a bitch sometimes because I get like I don't want to be around people, but then other times I'm like, I want to be around people.
Yeah. I don't want to be around people.
I do and I don't. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't.
I was very backwards with that though. I was very backwards because growing up, I always had a huge group of friends. Huge. I always had my girlfriends. There was always a group of, how many of us was it? 5 or 6 of us. 5 girls, 1 guy. We were always super close and we did everything together. We'd go out every night. Like, if you saw me, you saw them. Like, brunch, vacations, like everything. We were that friend group. We were the, and then shit happened and we all went our separate ways. People moved, whatever, life happens. And now I'm down to, honestly, if we're being honest, I'm down to 2 close friends. And I mean close as in like I routinely talk to them. Just two of them. And I do miss like having that huge friendship group and we do Friendsgiving and we do everything together and stuff. And so that part sucks. But like, I don't know. I get nervous to go make friends.
Yeah. Yeah, because people are mean.
Like, I'm like, I
People
want
are
mommy
mean.
friends. Like, in my neighborhood, they'll be like, hey, any moms want to go on a walk today? And I'm like, I want to say yes, but I can't. Like, I just can't get myself to do it.
And then you see all those moms, oh, hey, I have a so-and-so. Let's go. Let's meet up. And
Yeah.
like, it's so easy for you. Well, it's probably not easy, but.
Or the people that reach out on social media and they'll put like the group I'm in and they'll be like, I just moved here. Like, I need friends. And people would be like, hey, let's go out this weekend. I'm like, damn, I wish I could do that.
We can.
No, I can't. I'm too antisocial. I'm too socially awkward. I'm just socially awkward. Like, I hate small talk. I hate small talk.
I can't do awkward. I hate small talk. But I can be very awkward too.
Hi, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm good. How are you? I'm good. It's really hot outside, huh? Yeah, it's really hot outside. Yeah. Can't wait for winter. Yeah, me neither. Like, I hate small talk, dude.
I hate small talk, but then I see myself doing small talk with people.
No, I'm like, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't talk to me, don't talk to me, don't talk to me.
I like conversating.
Yeah, no, if I'm at the store, I'm making eye contact with nobody. They're like, oh, your daughter's so cute. I keep walking. Thank you. I keep walking.
Yeah,
I'm not stopping to
back
talk.
then I would have, yeah, but I wouldn't, I've been telling myself I want to be more social because I'm friendly. Or at least I like to think I'm friendly. I mean, when I smile in the mirror, I feel like I look friendly. I don't know how other people see it, but I think I look friendly.
I cannot with you.
So I'm being more friendly these past couple years. I've evolved, and I think now, like, I went back to work and I told my director, I'm like, this is who I am. I was just acting up. I don't like it when it's quiet.
Yeah.
I can't do quiet because it's just, but why?
I put worship music on.
I know.
For my background noise.
Well, see, I have my AirPods on and I'll be listening to music or I'll be listening to, what did I say? AirPods. Okay. And then I'll be listening to a podcast. I don't think you said
AirPods.
Did I say podcast? I don't know what I said, but I'll put my AirPods on and I'll listen. The new type
of headphones or something.
Oh, shit. Like, okay, did I say Aircast?
I don't know. You said something.
Oh.
I don't know.
Whatever. But even if I have something, if I'm listening to something, I can still hear that it's quiet in the background.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's because I only put one on.
Yeah, maybe.
That was so stupid of me to just say, ignore, guys. Ignore.
But anyways, I truly believe that you were meant to see our video in that moment. Yes. And I truly believe that you are here for a purpose. And I truly believe that you belong here in the world. And who knows, maybe one day you will come to Texas and maybe one day you'll be able to be comfortable to talk on the podcast and you can talk about your experience and what you've been through. And feel free to reach out to us.
Yes.
You can message us on there. That account is ran by me and Myra only. We both only have access. We look at the messages. We respond to it, the comments, everything. So feel free to, on our Instagram, to just come and chat with us. Like, we'll
now, if you DM us and you want to tell us something and you don't want us to say it out loud, please make sure you put that on there too.
Yeah.
Because, if there are people out there that do want to share something but don't want us to say it out in the open.
Yeah, like if you just need somebody to talk to.
Yeah, we will respect that too. Go ahead and send us a message on Instagram and nothing will be said. Yeah. It's just between us three. But I'm so thankful that you did decide to submit it because I know here it said I don't even know if I will submit it. But the fact that you typed this all up and you hit submit, that's a huge accomplishment in itself, and you should be freaking proud of yourself for doing that. You're amazing, and that's a big step. That's not a little step. That's huge.
That is truly
huge, because even though she's not saying it out loud, it's the same thing. You're typing it, you're putting it out there.
Yeah.
And you were brave enough to hit submit. So you're going in the right direction. And if there are days where you kind of go back and you fall back to feeling like that numbness and you're kind of done with life, that's okay, but just keep fighting because the sun will come out the next day.
Like, feel it. Allow yourself to feel it, you know?
Don't let it.
But don't let it consume you.
No, not at all.
Do not let it consume you.
But it is okay to have a bad day. It is okay. That doesn't mean it's over.
Yeah.
But right now you're taking huge steps forward and that is awesome. But if you take 1 or 2 steps back, it's okay. It's okay.
Just keep going.
Tomorrow will be a new day.
Yeah.
So you are awesome. You're amazing. And reach out. Girl, we can be vintage together. You're 30.
Oh, you 30, girl. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Welcome to the
you're
vintage
in the middle of
store.
us, so you're...
Yeah.
She's not vintage. She's 30. Once you cross the 30, then you're a little more vintage. I'm just kidding.
How old do I look? Can y'all put how old do we look?
With the filter on or with the filter on?
Oh, shit.
Well, the video doesn't have filter, but I mean, like, in person.
Okay, in the video, and for those that have seen us in person. No, never mind. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Never mind. No,
don't answer it because you're going to hurt my feelings. We already said how old we were.
I'm saying how old did we? Like, if they didn't know. No, because some people will be dicks and put 40.
Yeah. No, do you really want to know?
I kind of do want to know.
Okay, we can make a little survey post on our Instagram and be like, how old does Myra look? And
why just Myra?
No, and then the next one would be like, how old does Andrea look? They're going to say I look older than you. That's just because you're smaller. You're fun size.
No. My height has nothing to do with it.
It does.
Well, okay, yes.
It does.
It does. But that has absolute no.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, because you're tiny, so then you look younger. Because they're like, there's no way you can be 34 and be that tall. Notice how I said that tall and not that short.
Did you say I'm 34?
No, are you not? How old are you?
We literally had this. I'm 32.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I will be
sorry. 33.
You're younger than my brother?
Are you serious right now?
Oh,
what
you're
brother?
Younger than my brother.
What brother?
Not my oldest brother.
Did you really think brother. I was older than George?
No, I thought you were the same age as George.
Did you?
I thought y'all were all the same age. Like you, George, Poncho, like everybody. Coco, Bianca.
They're not even the same age.
No?
Coco and Bianca are not the same age.
No?
No. Coco's older than Bianca.
Shut up.
Coco's the same age as your brother.
Oh. Is Bianca your age?
Ay, esta niña.
No, she's younger? Oh, she's older. I apologize. I didn't talk to any of y'all. I don't know any of y'all. I just know y'all are older than me.
You don't know any of us?
No, like I don't know y'all like this.
You don't know us like that. Really?
I didn't know y'all growing up, okay? I didn't talk to y'all growing up.
No?
No.
Yeah, we have so many videos and pictures of all the cousins.
No, but I mean like itty bitty.
We all talk.
Like, I mean like elementary and forward, like those years, middle school. I didn't talk to you really then.
No, but I was at your house with your sister.
Oh, yeah. But you're older than my sister.
A year.
Oh, yeah. Just a year?
Or 2.
What year did you say?
How old is your sister?
She's 29. I'm lying. She just turned 30.
Oh.
She just turned 30.
2 years.
Mm-hmm.
2 years older.
Mm-hmm.
But
anyway,
I accept all ages.
I was just kidding.
I accept all ages.
But really, reach out to us. Yeah. Message us.
And speak up. If somebody tries to shut up, because I hear you said you are inspired to speak up. No, ¿dónde dice?
You inspire me to be more open about what I'm thinking and to stand up for what I believe and want to say.
Yes,
and girl.
Yes, and there will be people that will try to shut you up. No, no, ma'am.
And they will because they're not brave enough to say what's on their mind. They're not brave enough to be their own person or to be themselves. So they like to bring us down and talk shit. So don't let them. Don't let them put out your shine.
No, don't allow them to put you back in that dark place where you were. You continue to open that door and that window and let the sun in.
Yeah.
Be like Poppy from the Trolls.
Sure.
No?
Yeah.
You know, what's one of those songs that they sing?
I don't know.
Because I'm happy. Follow. No. Because
She
I'm
sings
happy. If you feel me. No.
I don't know.
I've been watching songs all this week.
I don't really watch like the little kid shows, movies.
This is a movie, Trolls.
Yeah. Why would I watch
where
it?
it's Justin Timberlake is Branch.
I've watched it, but I haven't watched it
Anna
enough to
Kendrick.
know.
Is her name
Anyways.
Anna Kendrick?
I'm sorry I was
Because
getting a little
I'm
emotional
happy.
there when Myra was reading.
Yes.
It's just touchy.
It is. We all have bad times,
Yeah.
hard times, dark times.
Yeah.
But damn, it feels good when you at least have somebody there to talk to you.
For sure.
So, girl, don't be shy. Talk to me. Reach out to me. We here.
Not mentally,
you
but
may
physically.
be, yeah, you may actually get annoyed by us though.
By us?
You're annoying.
Ira, and y'all say be nice to Myra.
Why do you sound like that, Myra?
That's what you sound like to me. Be rude.
So Andrea almost fell, tripped. Almost.
Tripped me.
I did not
She
trip
tripped
you.
me. She said, I hope you hit your face on the table.
Guys, but like she said, she's close to God and over here lying right through her teeth.
That don't mean I'm not close to God. Do you know how many Christians and Catholics lie all the time?
Everybody.
Every day.
Every day. That'd be a good topic, religion too.
Yeah, the holiest people are the worst people.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Amen to that. Ooh, we're going to get some people mad.
We need to make our own religion, our own political party, our own...
Would it still be our own religion if we still believed like within the same of Christianity and Catholicism?
Catholicism.
Anyways, guys.
The religious part of our family is going to be so upset.
I don't give a fuck. We love you. We're here for you.
Yes.
You matter. You have a purpose here.
We all matter.
Yes.
We all matter.
We're all here for a reason,
Even
guys.
if you're mean, you matter.
I don't know about that.
Yes, you matter. Look in the mirror and figure out who you are. Because you were once
pull
happy.
Your head out of your ass.
Yes. Get all that caca out of the ears.
I am a little feisty.
You are. Like those little chihuahuas. You didn't like that, huh?
No, I'm a pit bull bitch.
You are not a pit bull. You're a wiener dog.
Ah, you're a wiener dog. I'll fuck somebody up. You fuck with me.
Yeah, chihuahua. Chihuahuas are feisty. What big ass dog is feisty? Okay, feistier than a chihuahua.
You're more of a chihuahua.
No.
Yeah, because you're small.
Yes, but I don't bite. So chihuahuas bite.
Guys, make sure to listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Until next time.
Bye.